Hi, I'm HondaPro Jason. Welcome to the HondaPro Show. Watched by over 2.7 million people and kept alive because you subscribe. This week I have an outstanding show. I'm back from Washington. I'm on my way to California and to Wisconsin. You're going to want to know why soon. And this week's giveaway, I haven't even opened yet. It's still in the box. All this and more this week on the HondaPro Show. Welcome to this week's edition of the HondaPro Show. I'm HondaPro Jason, and I'm back from Washington. Also back is Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You were missed.
I appreciate that.
Also, Honda is back winning more awards. But first, let me talk about my Washington trip. I went out there for the old school reunion. It was an insane event. I don't even know where to begin to tell you how cool it was. The newest car there was from 1987. And there were some classics. I mean, first and second gen Civics. Again, I never saw a first gen Civic in real life. I got to sit in one. I got to ride in one. I got to check them out all day long. I'm showing you guys a ton of pictures up here, just some of what I saw. I'm going to put more pictures at the end of the show. Thank you, everybody. Everyone that came out to the show. Thank you, Danny from Northwest Classic. You were an awesome host. And just thanks for everything, guys. I really had a good time. Now, speaking of old cars and new cars, and brands and how we perceive brands, Honda's just won ALG's Brand Perception Award, which means they surveyed over 30,000 people and asked them, how do you value your car? Is your car good? Is your car not good? And out of the mainstream brands, Honda came in #1, of course, beating out Toyota. So not only is Honda the best brand, but Honda is also perceived as the best brand. So there's two things in the world I love. I love Honda and I love music. And now Honda's putting these two together for me. Honda has just invested millions and millions of dollars in what they're calling Honda Stage. And this Honda Stage is going to be located at all the events throughout the United States. So not only are we going to have the Honda Civic Tour that's coming out, they decided instead of doing one tour like they have in the past, they're actually going to do 3 Honda Civic Tours. But in addition to that, they're going to have these Honda stages everywhere. And what they're doing is they're videotaping and audio taping all of this music, and they're going to replay it on Vimeo, they're going to replay it on YouTube so everyone can see it. So I don't care if you like punk rock or top 40 or house or death metal. There's going to be something for everyone, and Honda will not disappoint. Let's take a minute and talk about safety. Honda has some safety features in some of the new cars that not a lot of other manufacturers have. First is going to be their forward collision warning system. This is the system that tells you ahead of time before you hit the person in front of you, so you have enough time to slow down before you do this. Now, I've talked before about the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus Award. The Safety Pick Plus, Honda's winning. Well, they decided to change the rules now. In order to get a Top Safety Pick Plus, the car must have some sort of advanced forward collision warning. So you're going to see a lot of cars for 2013 and 14 that passed, but do not pass in 15. Well, the Honda Accord, the Honda Civic, the Odyssey, all have this forward collision warning on it. So what they found out after doing some testing is this can reduce the risk of injury 25% to the people in the car and 40% to the other people that you might hit or hit with. So this is super important stuff, and I look forward to seeing forward collision on all Hondas in the near future. Let's talk about some news from overseas, Honda news that is. The Times India rated the top 5 cars for India, and the Honda Amaze was on that list, selling 80,000 units so far. In fact, I heard there's a 1.5 month wait for this vehicle. Now, we all knew this vehicle was going to be good, but we're not sure we thought it was going to be this good. The only bad thing the Times India said about the car was, and I quote, "The dashboard is too similar to the Brio's." So that's the only thing you found wrong? Everything on the car is awesome except for the dashboard is similar to a car that Honda makes that's similar. Great job, Honda. And I hope one day you bring the Amaze to America. It's fun fact time. The very first Honda Accord Special Edition, or SE, was in 1981. This car had leather seats, a radio with a cassette player, alloy wheels, and power windows. I got to see one of these cars in person in Washington, and that's your fun fact of the week. I told you guys that was going to be a great show. Well, I just got back from Washington State. I'm on my way to Cerritos, California next weekend. That's June 22nd. The reason I'm going out there are my friends at Norm Reeves Honda, the world's, America, but really the world's largest Honda dealership, invited me out for their car show, their 9th annual car show. I saw pictures from last year. It was awesome. So they invited me out to make an appearance and say, hey, I know I have a lot of fans out in California, so I hope all you guys can make it out to Norm Reeves. After that, the next weekend, I'll be heading up to Wisconsin for King Motorsports Dyno Day. This will be the unveiling of Project Orange. It's on June 29th. They also asked me to MC the event. So HondaPro Jason will be walking around with a microphone, MCing the event. So this should be interesting. And now into the giveaways. As promised, I have this box that nobody has opened. No one knows what's inside, not even Matt. I have this razor blade. I'm going to open up this box with this razor blade, and whatever is inside, we are going to give away on this week's show. So this is kind of like an unboxing, I guess, that I've never ever done on the show before. So, you excited, Matt?
I am very excited.
I know you are.
I want to know what's in there.
I know. Everyone wants to know what's in here. I will tell you, it came from Japan, and it came in this really cool box. And we have, ooh, what do we have here? Some sort of Japanese chips.
Very cool.
Interesting. Some paper, some more paper. And what do we have here? We have
bubble wrap.
Lots of bubble wrap. We have little Asimos. Little baby, can you see that perfect?
A little closer.
Little baby, I love you Asimos.
That is awesome.
Now that Asimo can sign language in 2 different languages, I thought it'd be cool to pick these up. These are brand new. Brand new, straight from Japan. So I have 1, 2, I'm gonna give them all out, so whatever I got in here. 3, 4, 5, come on baby. 4, I'm being careful, I know how you guys are, you don't want any of the corners damaged. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 of these. 10 of these to give away. And all I ask you guys this week is, if you had an Asimo, and you can make his fingers say anything in sign language, what would you have him say? Leave your creative comments below. As always, I'm the Honda Pro, and now you're in the know.